a place for new beginnings and new experiences. For the newly independent, whether you plan on expanding your education at a junior college or perhaps a four-year university, furthering your education is important, and there's a lot to know about it. On January the 7th, we caught up with Winn alumni to tell us about the highs and lows of their college experiences and both their academic and social pressures that they face on a daily basis. From the excitement of friendships to serious bouts of homesickness, the Winn alumni dish on their first real taste of freedom. Let's take a look.
But I'd go through hell for you, and I haven't been this scared in a long time, and I'm so unprepared. So here's your Valentine, bouquet of clumsy words, a simple melody. This world's an ugly place, but you're so beautiful to me.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back to your alma mater, Winn High School. First of all, I want to thank you for, taking part of your vacation time to come and address our senior class. I know that some of you have shared your experiences that you have had in college, as well as in other things, what is going on in college. And thank you for motivating our senior class to go to college. And I know that every word that you have said, have been very meaningful to them. And our doors are always open. You are our alumni, and welcome back. And I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors at your respective colleges. We have representation from different colleges throughout the state, and that's good. We know that whatever we accomplish at Winn is. Look, you are an example of that. So, it's a true indication that our teachers are doing the best, they can to promote college readiness. And thank you for being here this morning, and wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mariano Diegas, and I'm currently attending the University of Texas at Austin. I am currently undeclared, but I'm in the College of Natural Sciences leaning towards public health or human biology.
Howdy, my name is Joe Flores. I attend Texas A&M University in College Station, and I am studying aerospace engineering.
Hello, I'm Adrian Hernandez. I'm from Texas Tech University, and my major is computer engineering.
Good morning, my name is Pedro Macias. I currently attend Texas A&M International University at Laredo. Right now I'm in general studies, but my long-term goal is to go to law school, and I'm leaning towards immigration law.
Hello, my name is Jose Luis Sarmiento Ruiz. I'm attending the University of Texas at Austin. My major is civil engineering with a prospective dual degree with computer science.
Hello, my name is Paulette Diaz. I go to Texas State University, and my major is psychology with a minor in biology.
Hello, my name is Miguel Gonzalez. I currently attend the University of Texas at Austin and major in urban studies.
My name is Alex Garcia. I currently go to UTSA. I'm a business administration major, and my future plans are to go to St. Mary's University and get a corporate law degree.
Hi, my name is Nadia Gonzalez. I'm currently at Texas A&M International University at Laredo. I'll be transferring in July to the UT Health Science Center for the respiratory care program.
Hi, I'm Nayeli Briones. I'm currently at University of Texas at San Antonio for pre-nursing.
Hi, my name is Denise O'Dean. I'm currently attending Texas A&M University of Corpus Christi, and my major is biology.
Tell us about the process of getting into college.
When I first applied, our college advisor advised us to do Apply Texas if we wanted to apply for any colleges in the state of Texas. And there's also the Common App, which is another way of applying to out-of-state universities or colleges as well. And the difficulty level requires writing essays, and there's also secondary questions with the university as well. So on my part, personally, I had like the difficulty level was writing the essay and bringing together, myself and what I had to say as, to represent me at the college in order to be accepted at the university.
When I was a senior here, Miss Diegas did a trip. She usually does a trip every year to different universities. And I remember the second trip I went to was Texas A&M University. We went there, I think it was over one whole weekend. We spent there like 2 or 3 days there. And we walked around the campus and we talked to the officials there. We talked to students that were already there. And just being exposed to that university. And I also went to other universities, but the difference that I saw in each one made me choose Texas A&M. So if you have, things you can take advantage of here in high school, go for it, and it'll help you out in the end.
Would you have done anything differently senior year to prepare for college? If so, tell us what you would have done differently.
Well, if there is anything I could have done different, it would have probably been, I can't think of anything that I would have done different actually. Here, at school, when I was applying to college, I didn't really know what I was going to do. I was still kind of undecisive. But, I came here to the college lab, I said, I got to sit down with Miss Diegas, just talk to her about my situation, let her know what's going on. And after talking to her for a while, she kind of walked me through applied taxes and everything, which is a great website. And when I was making my essays, which was the hardest part for me because I really wanted my essay to stand out, I didn't know if my essay was good or not, so I didn't have that much reference, so I took it to the teachers here at school, and they really, really helped me improve my essay. They taught me how to write a good essay, they taught me what to put, what not to put, or how to put things so that it stands out in a different way, and that's really what helped me make my essay, and it helped me get accepted UTSA, which is, what I really like.
Well, I visited very different resources. For example, I know Mr. Davis here has a book of different scholarships, ranging from state to national level scholarships by category, by major, a lot of different scholarships you can look for. So I looked at that, but my major resource was going to different websites. For example, we all love Google, and just go to Google and type scholarships for Hispanics, scholarships for so-and-so, scholarships for, nursing majors, or there's different things out there, and you just look at them, you go through them, you see what are the requirements for them, and you just apply to as many as you can, and as to many that apply to you. You'll be surprised how many scholarships there are for different types of people. For example, I know I won a scholarship through the I got the PFLAG National. I got a scholarship through them, and I just did it by just looking through Google, looking through different types of scholarships there are. And I know there are other people here around the school that also got scholarships through websites, varying by their background, their ethnicity, and what they want to study.
What was your process of applying for FAFSA, grants, and/or scholarships? Did you feel that it was useful or difficult to understand?
Basically, it's an online website, or the way we did it here. It's an online website. It's by the government, and you go in and select. There's different options. Are your parents married? Do you have a single parent? Do you have siblings? Anything like that? It's very family based, I think, because they're trying to picture, or they're trying to get an idea of what situation you're in. And once they know that, or the government knows that, then they'll know, should we give the student loans or grants or scholarships or whatever, and they just set it up for you really nicely. So.
What advice do you have for someone going away to school?
Yeah, I unfortunately did feel isolation, but however, I was able to find my way by joining student groups, and that really allowed me to form my network, and thus I never felt lonely again because I made friends in my studies, and yes, it made my college experience very enjoyable because I was able to actually network and make friends.
And when you get out of high school, you get out of your hometown, you go away to another city for the first time, you really realize that you're out there on your own, especially if there's no family around. It's a little different for me. I had some family in San Antonio, just an uncle and an aunt, but when I was out there, I said, you know what? I'm out here on my own, I gotta make friends, and like he said, just getting involved with student life on campus, which there's a lot of student life on campus. You can join fraternities, sororities, political groups, just any type of group out there that really says something to you. You can go out there and join, and they're super friendly. I'm sure it is just the way it is at UTSA, at every university, where people reach out to you to join the groups if they see that you like the what the group's all about, if they see that you would fit in. And I mean, I think I can speak for every university in the way saying that every university has their own programs that help students get more used to living by themselves and not what their parents want.
College is a constant struggle for motivation. How do you motivate yourself to keep up your grades?
Well, see, when I was my family, I don't have my dad. He left when I was a kid, and I come from a low-income family too. So while I was at college, I was the lazy one in high school. So I got to college and I said I don't want that type of life for my children, and so my goal is to be a great father and have a nice, stable job for my own family. So that's what kept me going and hey, I need to study tonight, all night if I have to get that A in the class, because I want a future for my children.
Depending on your schedule, most of the time, I am not the kind that goes out to party the entire night or anything like that. But what I choose to do, I really just balance my schedule a lot. If I have to study from 5 to 10, I'll do that in the afternoon. And then maybe if I have a little bit more free time, I'll go ahead and go out with my friends to go watch a movie, go have dinner out at night, or just doing anything that just kind of relieves the stress from work and tests and everything having to do from college.
I mean, you can use it as well as a reward. Maybe you're studying for the whole week and you're okay, I deserve this Saturday. I really deserve this Saturday. So maybe you just wake up, study a little bit, and then just do your thing.
How did you prepare for SAT, ACT? Would you have done anything differently your senior year?
Honestly, I did not study for my SAT, honestly, but I got I think a 1550, so I felt okay, and I didn't take it over. But I mean, I guess for other people who think they might struggle to study for it, to look up, to work on their math skills and their writing, and then just if you feel like you got a lower score than you wanted to, just take it again. You can always get another waiver here.
I personally had a Kaplan tutor from California, so we would Skype each other, and he gave me a book. So I would go do the book personally, but before, when I took it the first time, I didn't study whatsoever. But when he helped me, it helped me understand the concept of the test more, because I'm not as well of a test taker as others. People just do well as when they test take and when they time. So that was more helpful for me. When I took it the first time, I scored around a 1300, and when I took it the second time, I scored a 1550 as well. So it made a little bit of a difference, but for those who are good test takers and score very high, have that opportunity to become a national merit scholar. And I mean, those are the ones that put time to the book and put time to studying for the SAT.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of college life?
Studying.
Deadlines. Maturity.
Responsibility.
Deadlines.
Priorities, setting them up straight.
Time management.
Realizing that there's actually a lot of help there for you.
Class size.
Studying.
Responsibility.
Studying.
One of the things that a lot of us get discouraged, probably because either we come from low-income families, probably we don't have the grades, or something like that. But there's always, or probably because we're from the south side or anything like that can discourage us. But there's always help, and if you really want something, you're gonna have that desire regardless of the challenges that you encounter. You're gonna be motivated to get there. Sometimes you might not have money for going to college or something like that. But there's always, like my fellow peers here have mentioned, scholarships, there's financial aid. There's always a possibility that you can get there. And don't ever think that just because you cannot afford it, you cannot get there. Anybody can get there if they put their effort into it. And always give it your max and you'll be there.
I feel like learning how to study or finding out which is your mode of studying will really help you in college. So finding out in high school will actually give you time to perfect the method that which you use, and thus once you arrive in college you won't have the trouble of discovering what your studying method is.
Well, also start learning how to organize your time now, because I know when I started my freshman year I ended up joining the marching band, and I felt that I was like, oh okay, I did this during high school, I should know how to manage my time. But I started realizing that I actually didn't have as much time as I thought. So throughout the semester I learned just, okay, I can, this is my practice time and then this is my study time. And start learning how to manage time and just writing everything down.
Don't think that just because it's a big town that you don't know and that you're going to be the only one there, that there's going to be nobody to help you. There's so many groups out there willing to help students just like us. And I'm sure we've all been through it, that there's people out there to help us and stuff, and they won't leave you hanging. They'll help you out, they'll walk you through it, and they got your back.
So relax, guys, it's gonna be okay. I promise you'll get through this year.